NOLA Gent here at Drago's. Yeah.
Welcome to NOLA Gent. Let the good times roll. Drago's is located at 3232 North Arnaud Road in Metairie, Louisiana, which is about 9 miles and 14 minutes away from the French Quarter. We're at the original Drago's here in an area of Metairie known as Fat City, and then there are additional locations of Drago's in Louisiana at the Hilton New Orleans Riverside, Lafayette, and Baton Rouge, along with one in Jackson, Mississippi. I'm meeting a group of friends here, some of my old rugby player friends. Now, most New Orleans locals really tend to prefer the Drago's here in Fat City, and I concur with that preference as well. Drago's is owned by a family of Croatian heritage, which is an important historical connection, as Croatians are credited with developing Louisiana's commercial oyster industry and still play a large part in our oyster obsession we have in Louisiana. Drago's is one of the best restaurants in New Orleans for New Orleans food, and especially for New Orleans seafood. And it has long been the go-to place for charbroiled oysters and non-local seafood like lobster. And we see lobster and steak is on the specials tonight, a little surf and turf. Drago's really was the driving force that made chargrilled oysters some of the best New Orleans food, and a popular item that many other New Orleans restaurants now have copied to create their own versions of these oysters on the grill that are called different names, such as char-grilled oysters, barbecue oysters, grilled oysters, or New Orleans oysters. So here we have the lobster tank here on the left. So this is one of the dining rooms here with a lot of space, but then we can see our lobster tank here with a choice selection of some lobsters waiting for us to pick them out and dine and feast on them later. There are also additional dining areas upstairs, but we're still at 50% dining capacity due to the COVID-19 situation. But here are the charbroiled oysters, and these things are looking fantastic. So they really know how to make these things really delicious here. You can just get such a fantastic aroma of the smell. They're being cooked in butter and garlic and cheese and so much goodness. All right, our table finally is ready, so we can take our seats and get started. After taking our seats, we quickly got our menus. Let's take a look. So we have the Drago's original charbroiled oysters, raw oysters on the half shell, oysters voisin with fried Louisiana oysters, cream spinach, bacon, bordelaise sauce, and extra cheese topped on toasted French bread medallions. Starters in small plates, fleur-de-lis shrimp, tuna with aioli, onion rings, alligator tacos, spinach dip, crawfish mac and cheese, barbecue shrimp, eggplant romano, crab meat au gratin dip, fried gator bites, crawfish meatball, lobster mac and cheese, then gumbos, soups, and side salads, Mama Ruth's seafood gumbo, shrimp and corn bisque, chicken and andouille sausage gumbo, house salad, Caesar side salad, spring side salad, crab meat Mediterranean side salad, house specialty, seafood pasta, Dr. Paper Gator rice bowl, shrimp Creole, grilled shrimp pasta, shrimp and grits with tasso, Drago's mixed grill, boudin stuffed shrimp, shrimp and eggplant stack, oyster and tasso pasta, shrimp fettuccine, the main attraction with the main lobster, a large lobster, lobster marco, petit filet, stuffing. Then catch of the day, Mediterranean catch, Cajun baked, Baja Mahi, baked salmon. Then on the other side of the menu, we have entree salads with crab meat Mediterranean salad, grilled shrimp salad, Cobb salad, seared tuna and avocado salad, spring salad, wedge salad, fried seafood, fried oyster platter, fried shrimp platter, fried catfish platter, po' boys and sandwiches, oyster po' boy, shrimp po' boy, catfish po' boy, roast beef po' boy, Drago's cheeseburger, and then lagniappe entrees, griots and grits, red beans and rice, twin fillets, boneless short rib, eggplant parmesan, bone-in ribeye, baked kickin' chicken, deep fried kickin' chicken, pan-seared kickin' chicken, and then the children's menu and the sides and desserts with the ice cream fireball, an ice cream pie with chocolate chunks topped with fireball, cinnamon, whiskey, and caramel. then a hot brownie a la mode, a bread pudding, an apple cobbler, cream brulee, ice cream sundae, bread pudding with ice cream, key lime parfait, cheesecake, and vanilla ice cream. So you might have already guessed that my table is certainly ordering the charbroiled oysters. And hey, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and destroy that subscribe button like I just destroyed that charbroiled oyster. Because these things are fantastically delicious. Look at all that flavor on there. Oh, yes, so good. So there are 4 of us, and we have ordered 24 of these. They go fast. These things are so delicious. It's like a feeding frenzy right now. You get 4 rugby players on a food attack, and the oysters don't last long. So we polished those off quickly, and certainly enjoyed them. As you also get the bread here to soak up all that delicious butter and juice in there after you eat the oyster. It really is a fantastic creation. It's just what's not to love? Butter, garlic, cheese. So sadly, all good things must come to an end, and we destroyed 24 oysters in no time flat. And then we all ordered the surf and turf steak and lobster special, and this looks pretty good too. We're gonna dig in here. Aha, that came out easy. This is a perfectly cooked lobster, and they gave us butter, more butter. Oh yes, it's gonna be a definite excess quantity of butter today for this meal. So many good things to have with butter today in our seafood feast. Look at this. Oh yes. Oh, it's so delicious. They perfectly cooked them in here. Now we've got the good claw meat. Look how just perfectly that comes out of there. They definitely got this thing prepared for us. Didn't even have to crack anything open. It was just all ready to go. They have a lot of experience with lobster here for many, many decades at this point. So they know what they're doing, and they know how to prepare it, so you don't have to do any work at all. All of the meat just comes out perfectly. Their butter is perfectly melted, delicious. It all is fantastic here. Ooh. So now we have our steak here for the turf section of our surf and turf today. Oh yes, it's so tender and delicious. And of course, since we have so much butter, we might as well go ahead and make full use of this delicious butter, because surf, turf, all equally deserve the butter treatment. Oh yes, some butter-soaked, delicious steak. So good. What a good meal. Oh yes. Okay, now I've got some side items here. I've got my spinach. And I've also got some broccoli there. So make sure I eat all of my veggies to stay somewhat healthy after all of this butter I've consumed. And the broccoli is also well prepared and probably needs a little butter on it also. So, butter on everything. What a great meal on butter-soaked excess. So everybody polished off their surf and turf very fast, and it's time for our next course with a little dessert. But I'm going to start off with a coffee first, because it's getting a little late at night. I'm a little tired. I need to wake up before I dig down into my delicious dessert selection choices. And ooh, they do have good coffee here. So, see if you can figure out which one of these desserts I got. Here is the hot brownie a la mode. 2 of the gents at the table got the bread pudding here. And then one of us got the apple cobbler a la mode here. Ooh. So if you guessed I was getting the apple cobbler, good for you. And I also really would appreciate it if you would go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And I hope you're enjoying this video enough to also smash that subscribe button like I'm smashing this dessert with my spoon here. And it is really enjoyable, and I really hope all of you out there are enjoying it along with me, because this is a really delicious finale to a really delicious meal. So much good stuff that we've had in this amazing feast with some good friends that I haven't seen in a while. So it's always good to see some of your old teammates and enjoy some stories and feasting along with lots of just good camaraderie. So far, it is taking all of us at the table longer to eat our desserts than it did for us to burn through all of the charbroiled oysters and our surf and turf steak and lobster dinner. So this is quite a generous sized dessert item. So definitely you want to always make sure you get dessert here because they definitely take care of you. And everything was a good portion size to make sure you did have room for dessert here. So great stuff for everything that we had here. I totally polished off my dessert, cleaned my plate in every way. Great meal. The total came out to $71.40. I had a couple of beers with that as well and the coffee. So that price also did not include tip, and that price is a little above average. But when you consider that we also had all of those char-grilled oysters divided 4 ways, it probably still works out because char-grilled oysters are generally one of the more expensive items you can get. So it was a great meal with good food, good times, and good people. And if you're ever in the area, I definitely recommend you pay a visit to Drago's.
Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you would just click on the little circle here with a picture of my head in there and subscribe to the NOLA Gent channel, it would really help me a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you.